Hello and welcome to the program. I'm This Old Gamer. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you along for the live ride today. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. It's my little flyover for the intro here. So today I do have plans. Last time was my first live stream ever on This Old Gamer, so I was a little hesitant to really dive into any major buildings. I have some ideas today: a high school and a rail yard, as the title entails. Hello, Bon Bon. I might not do both of these. I might just do one because there'll probably be a lot of detailing involved, and I don't want to take up the entire time just detailing one or the other, but I thought it would be fun just to mess around with. Now, a couple of things that I have realized. Well, one, I have an announcement. I do have a new regular video I'm working on. It's almost complete. It has nothing to do with this area of the map. It's still on Sloop John Island, and it's a lot of fun, I think. So nevertheless, we'll see how that one turns out. We'll see how today turns out. It's something completely different from anything I've done so far, and it's on a totally different part of the map. I'm really excited for it. If you didn't get a chance to check it out, Bon on B does have a new program that I was featured on. Very glad to be a part of that for the inaugural 2 o'clock City Skylines 2 o'clock. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing it. And we discussed all sorts of stuff. City Skylines 2, the new sports pack, which we will dial into today. Now, this is the area that I am going to do the rail yard in, right over here. So this was actually part of the map, Two Brothers Island by Sidai. This was part of the map, and yeah, when I first built the suburbs over here, I thought, well, that'd be a perfect spot for a commuter rail to get people across the map. And I think I said this in the last episode. This just kind of goes into an industrial abyss over here, and I don't really want to have the commuter trains going through that, and it would really clog up the line, and you know, we don't want that. So this is going to be the old railway area that we completely decimate with trash and dirt and things of that nature. Oh, thank you very much for that. So the chat is actually working today, so join along. There's only one viewer, so I'm not really sure who I'm talking to other than you, Bon Bon. But if you see this in retrospect, please comment and hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. All right, this is the area that I wanted to do the high school in. So I think we are going to start with that. Now, see this right here? Yeah. So I've got the intersection set up for just a regular stoplight. And if I change it, all that traffic is going to flow into this and make this really backed up. I'll tell you what, since we know it's backed up now, why don't we change it to have those cars just go right through. Let's see, where's my junction options? It's already set up for that. Well, that's odd. Tell you what we'll do. We'll just turn the stoplight off here. Just gonna turn the stoplight off, because the thing is these cars are all going right. So we'll just have the stoplight off, and then we'll see what happens. All right, we'll just let that run as we're working on other stuff. So the high school right here, and I've got some kind of cool high schools. We'll just start with that. Why not? That is not what we need. So we're gonna go with this Manzas High School. This module high school is another option, and I have an idea of something we can do with that a little bit later in the program. All right, we're just gonna set this right here. For some reason, I don't know if it's because I got rid of the building anarchy mod, but for some reason I can't just place buildings anywhere. They have to be like roadside or whatever. So that's kind of odd. That's been something since I started replaying the game that has not correctly worked, but nevertheless, this is the high school that we're going to go with. Isn't that nice? Okay, so we'll get started. I have a high school reunion coming up. I'm not going to tell you how many years. You do not want to know. There is a reason I'm this old gamer. But yeah, high school reunion coming up. I'll just go ahead and tell you. It's the 20-year high school reunion. And not exactly looking forward to it. It's been delayed, which makes me even older. This is actually because of COVID. It did not happen the first go around. And now we're doing it again, which means I have to drive all the way back home to Paducah. Should be fun. So this will be kind of like an access road that we'll put back there. Multiple problems. Oh, I know that. So how about we do this like this? Ooh, there's a spoiler alert to what I'm working on. Show the obvious props on screen. That'd be good. All right. I'm sure this is not going to really be a good idea having this roundabout right there, but we're going to try it anyway. I'll tell you what. I have been growing accustomed to some of these new mods. There is a lot of new mods, and we talked a lot about Bob last week. You know, that was something that when I first started using, I was really blown away by. But a lot of these new mods, I mean, for the most part, they're all really good. All game changers in their own way, and of course there's mods constantly coming out. What was the new visual control? I think it was called something along those lines. Here is one of the Bad Peanut creations from the new DLC. So yeah, the new mods I am growing very much accustomed to, enjoying. Let's see where the road connects to this. Does it have a connection? Probably right around here. All right, tell you what. Really enjoyed being on Bonbon's new program. Definitely check that out if you have not already. It was a lot of fun. You know, I was kind of thinking of other things that City Skylines needs to implement on the second version, and you know, one that I think would be very cool is a new way that buildings connect to roads, because oftentimes, and I kind of discovered this when I was working on this new series, there's a parking garage that I had, and the parking garage is fully functional. It actually has on there, like, you know, how many people have visited it. It's almost like a tourist destination setup. Of course, it's not, unless you like vacationing at parking garages. I mean, that's your preference. But, you know, I was messing around with that and thinking, you know, it'd be really cool if somehow these roads just connected to this a lot easier. instead of just being, you know, that it had to be in a certain spot or whatever the case may be, just to like kind of connect. So yeah, it'd be nice if the roads just kind of connected to it without, or just being a little bit more obvious. That would be nice. So I'm thinking this big circle, I might do like a rock of some sort, something along those lines. Let me see. I was thinking about maybe just a big fountain or something like that, but I think instead I'm going to do not this big of a rock or that big of a rock. Do these? Yeah, these are procedure objects. That's good. Not sure who these specific rocks are by. Let's see. Uh-oh, I think I got the wrong one. Did I grab the wrong one? Sure did. Good thing it's a procedure object. It's Katie's favorite phrase from this game, procedure object. She just likes to say it. I don't think she actually realizes what it is. I'm sure I've told her before. She doesn't care. All right, so yeah, so we're gonna put some like some sort of, let's see, yeah, these prop bushes will work. Let's kind of fill this up a little bit. Let's see. Be a good place to put a sign a little bit later, maybe. We're going to need a large parking lot, and we're going to need, let's see, this is another area, so this will probably be a good place for like the buses to come through. So maybe we can, and I kind of built this a little bit backwards than what I normally would. Normally I would actually just kind of grid out the roads, but I just felt like getting to it on this one. We'll come back through here. Just kind of follow the coast here. These are network rivers here, so I don't really want to get too close to them, or they will start doing their own terraforming without me even knowing about it. That needed to happen. We're going to move this baseball field probably. I do really like this little elegant bridge here. So I did this a long time ago. I always wondered what I was going to put over here. Now this area back here past the billboards, I still want to do some industrial, but for now, this is going to work, I think. Yes, I do like that idea about the connections that I had. You're welcome, Paradox. Add that to the game if you haven't already. All right, I'll tell you what, let's kind of work back on this front. That'll give us a good idea of how we're gonna do this. So this might be a good place for like employee parking per se. I think with City Skylines 2, you know, there's a lot of possibilities, things they could do. And one thing on the show that we talked about was all these great content creators and modders and all this stuff. And as much as is appreciated with City Skylines, you know, a lot of those should just be in-game functions. I mean, they shouldn't really have to do some of these things. So that's what I'm hoping, is some of these obvious things. You would hope that things like Move It are going to be a no-brainer to be in there. And then I would hope that there would be some new graphical things where you could adjust the sun and all that kind of stuff, like built into the game. I think that would be really nice. But I'm really looking forward to how it's going to turn out. So no node right there. It's not wanting to cooperate either. What's going on here? Just grab this one right here? I guess not. Guess it's going to be a weird oval. Maybe I can fix it by doing this over here a little bit wider. That looks a little better. Node controller, a very cool mod. Been using that a lot recently as well. See how it just takes those crosswalks out automatically, like it knew that's what I wanted to do. The terraforming button has made it to the live stream, unfortunately for the viewers. So yeah, I'd hope if I knew. I'm still learning where things, I used to know like the back of my hand where I had things that I could just quickly get to them, and those days are gone for now anyway. We have new sponsors today, which is awesome. Really appreciate Del Park. That wasn't even a commercial on all my commercials I used to do. The Del Park was never a commercial, so don't even know why that's on there. Because of my good friend Del, I guess. I think this area we're going to do some curbage in just a moment. We'll fix that in a second. All right. Tell you what. Let's go to our my high school growing up was pretty small. That reunion coming up, I'd say probably a couple of hundred, less than that probably, less than that. We're in my graduating class, so not a very big class, but that was actually, you know, not bad. Tell you what we're gonna do. We are going to, let's do this. Oh, that one does not terraform. Or not terraform. Why did I say terraform? Terraform. That was not the one I was expecting. I know one of these. Yeah, this one does. Okay, good. I have not got the... Oh, I don't blame you for muting me. I have not got the new visual mod that came out. So basically, from what I can tell, what it does is it replaces some of the ultimate level of detail. I think it might even do some things with lighting. I'm not sure on that, but I mean, I don't know. It's getting good reviews. Let's do this like right. Oh my gosh. Those are not what we need. Make this a little nicer here. What are the school colors going to be? That's a good question. Sloop John Island, traditionally, lots of bright colors, bright oranges, bright greens. What is it? All right, here we go. Make this a little bit less. Oop. Went the wrong direction. There we go. Prop line tool, ladies and gentlemen. Very underrated. Something that I use quite regularly. Let's see. Thunder in the distance. It's supposed to storm here today. Love a good rainy Sunday. That is for sure. Hope you guys are doing well out there. So I think over here what we're going to do... Actually, let me... Aren't exactly bright orange bushes there, but yeah, that'll work. I'm going to use one of these PPG benches so people will actually sit there. Probably put some PPG, some people generators over here so there'll be some people walking around and getting on my nerves. Makes it more fun though when you have a lot of citizens. That's another thing on the new one that would be cool. You know, I think we need more people on the screen. I mean, this game does a good job of it overall. Um, but that'd be it. I think that'd be kind of cool to have something like that. Y'all chime in and let me know if there's anything you suggest, or you can tell me stuff like, hey, what the hell is this music? Things of that nature. Oh, dang it. I hate when I do that. Look at that little crack. Isn't that annoying? Yay. Didn't have to fix the entire thing. So probably need like a fence or something around this. It's a fairly deep little creek there. And then maybe like a little hangout area for the employees. Something like that. A little bit more natural. Place for Mrs. Kennedy to go smoke a cigarette. It's a 7th grade flashback. Used to actually smoke in the high school. They actually had a room. Let me just pull this all the way over here. For the smoking teachers. Phew. Can't imagine. Oh, yeah. This one will actually generate some people as well. It's not a bad looking vanilla asset right there. I think, at least I think that's the vanilla one. Okay. Throwing in some quick, I don't want to start putting rocks. Throwing in some quick decals here. Once you plop down like a little set of rocks, it's like you just can't stop. A good place for a couple of trees. Love that tree. Man, it's huge though, ain't it? Pencil palm. Probably need some palm trees, of course. Wouldn't be Sloop John Island without way too many variations of palm trees from the Steam Workshop. Oh. Okay. I don't want these pines. They look too mountainy. Where's Sloop John Island? You don't have to have pine trees. Yeah, give it a little bit more character. These are the concrete patches that I use literally every time I play to fill in some spots. We're going to use use it here. So, not a new mod, but something I discovered with the prop line, or not prop line tool, but with the intersection marking tool, is using these lines for things that normally you wouldn't think of. So usually you just make your line there, but if you have this drop down box on yours, which you should, you can pick anything. So we can do props, and then this decorative network is actually things like it'll overlap it. So here is some ones from Cluse, I believe. Cluse, something like that, on the Steam Workshop. So it actually covers the road, that it covers the surface and then makes an entirely new road. How brilliant is this? So basically any road, you don't have to worry about, oh, is this the US version, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's all these roads on the Steam Workshop that really, it's almost like they depend on each other. Yeah, so this just covers it right up. And see, that looks a lot more like it has a lot more detail to it. It's just phenomenal. And then if you want to add it to these, so let's say you want to make it on the rest of these roads, you can just hit apply a whole street. It's going to bring it all the way around. Now, nothing, and a lot of people do this, it's probably very common, but using this for props, you can do the same thing, and then you can just search for what you want. So we want a bollard of some sort. And let's see, shift all the way back here. Okay. Yeah. Automatically. Very nice. I like that. All right. Cool new thing. A lot of people, I think that one's a little bit more people understand. But, that the mod that originally started as just putting marks on the street has now become something a lot more versatile. You can really do anything with it. I used the compatibility mod when I first started playing the game again to get everything kind of sorted out because everything was muck. And one thing I'm kind of discovering is you've got to make sure you're reading on there. Don't just think that because you get a warning that unless it's something majorly bad, that you just immediately need to uninstall the mod, because most of them, it has a line that says there's nothing wrong with this mod, it is working, but such and such. And I don't know, sometimes it makes you think that there's going to be things that have a conflict, and they really don't have a conflict. One thing that I need to do is, some of these mods now are overlapping each other. That's another thing that the compatibility mod will tell you. You just got to read those details. Don't just uninstall everything. Not that I did that. It's just that what I'm noticing is a lot of the mods that I got rid of initially, really wasn't anything wrong with those mods, and some of them actually, like the game speed slider is the one that I did have. This new one, Works a little differently. Seems like it. I'm sure there's something behind it I'm unaware of. It's like one does the game engine and one does this something else. Simulation speed or something. Where I can actually see this building. Let's see how our intersection's doing real quick. Oh yes, the traffic is much better than it was, at least. But as I predicted, now it's getting backed up in town. Now, this is interesting, by the way. So I saw this the other day. Look at all this traffic going through the park. They're all wanting to go to the mansions. So the mansions are tourist attractions. They also want to go to the park, but a majority of them want to go to the mansion. So I've definitely got to fix the parking situation over here. There's a lot going on in this area, so I've got an idea of where to put it, but I'll leave that for another day. So I'm thinking baseball, keep over here in this little corner. Probably do our football around this area. Guess we can go ahead and do that while we're here. That looks pretty cool. Let's try this. Nope, you know what? Oh, where's my bike rack? Oh no, what happened to it? Oh well. Let's see. I don't know, that can't be anymore. I definitely need to do a major facelift on my setup as far as everything is so unorganized. It used to not be that way. And kind of a little retaining wall. A little privacy. I wonder if the console version of City Skylines 2 is going to be, you know, like a more off the bat, like popular game. Because City Skylines, of course, wasn't on console for a long time. Never played it on console. I don't know how people do it. I don't understand how you could use a controller playing this. It would drive me crazy. I'm not that good with a controller, I guess, is the problem. Maybe for games like Rocket League or games like that. Small tree cluster. Not all that small. Looks alright though. So, instead of putting decals down right here, we're going to use the prop line tool. Let's see how this works. Not tried the decals yet. Oh, this is fun. Okay. This way? No, this way. Either way. Ooh, that's unique. Okay. Maybe we won't do that, actually. Just do it the old-fashioned way. I don't need any of these all this fancy stuff. Something like this. Could do is use this to put some something on here. Oh, I didn't know I was going to go that far. I went around the whole thing. That's awesome. Whoops. Okay. Let's not do that. There we go. Oh, do I have to actually delete the whole thing? No. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. At least you got it here where we wanted it. Really excited about my new video that's coming out. I'm almost done recording it, so should be kind of cool. The live city skylines community, it's interesting. There's not that much of it out there. I mean, like popular ones at least. Surely not this one, that's for sure. But yeah, there's not that many. So I was checking a few out, and you know, it was cool. I enjoyed watching it. All right, so we got this little cut through here. Talked about building maybe a fence. Probably should do that. So let's see if we have a good network fence to use here that would look a little bit nicer than just a chain link fence. Let's see. No. Let me try the other version of this. Yeah, this one I think would work better. Wonder if they're going to upgrade that texture quality of the rock default cliff sides that you're seeing in your screen here on the new game. I would hope so. Oh, that didn't work. We'll just kind of do like a one right there and to here. that's better. Another thing that's didn't really use before, but this painter, repaint network coloring tool. I was totally off on the name of that one. You can actually just change your pavement color so to match the pavement, closer to the pavement around the other one. So that's pretty cool. That used to be it's totally like its own mod. A lot of that stuff has gotten way better. Okay, we have some people over here, so that's good. Hopefully we'll get some more generating. Got some people parking on the curb, whatever. Just park there if you want. This is kind of odd. I think it's because these decals are a little off-center, but I kind of like that about it. Doesn't have to just be perfectly straight at all times. Some weeds. I think this is actually okay for this. This would be another good place to put a parking lot too. Shall we dare use the big lots, the big roads, whatever you call them? Big parking lots. Always risky. You just never know what's going to happen. Yes, so I should do that. I should use Theme Mixer for that. I have messed with it before. There's a reason that it looks like that. I think it's because when I change it to the better texture for the up close shots, it makes the distance shot look horrendous. And I think that's why I left it like that. Only one way to find out, I guess. There's a lot easier way to navigate it. We're clipping remover. Oh, I don't want that one though. This note might be a little too close. As easy as the other um, parking lot is, I do think these look better. Wish I could get rid of that thing, but I think I'm going to. Yeah. Okay. You know what? You guys win. It's going away. Doing the old one. Sorry to waste your time. Should have just gone with the old one anyway. I know. I gave up. I'm ashamed. I'm really ashamed. We should just leave this. Just to mess with Bonbon, we should definitely leave this. No way. Two Brothers Island? That would be a coincidence. What a celebration of this map this series is, right? This live stream. This might be a little good place for a little cut through of some sort. Now we'll put in a little traditional lot. Keep things a lot simpler. All of them. That is the name of my mix. All of that mix. Those are more fixable. Than the other lot. Way more fixable, way easier to deal with. Take those street signs out of there too. All right, I'm not gonna worry about that at the moment. Handicap spots over here. As I mentioned, it's a big lawsuit. Didn't have enough handicap spots at the Kauai Beach. Big trouble with the parking commission on Sleep John Island. It's weird making a video now that I've done live, and the thing is I know I'm not going to get that many live viewers, but I like making content, and it's an easy way for me to make something and just have some fun, and that's what we are doing today, having fun. I hope you're having fun watching this. Leave in the comments if you even after the live stream, you know, what do you want to see out of City Skylines 2? I think a lot of us have a lot of wish list items. Parking lots are not something that should be completely ignored in future games. Kind of what I was saying earlier about how things are as far as making things, buildings especially, connected with roads and all that kind of stuff. It would be really nice to have same thing with parking lots, because they've always been a pain. So you have to watch tutorials, you have to watch yeah, I figured Two Brothers Island was much higher. No, now I'm intrigued on this number 69 on the all-time list. I felt like that was too low for Two Brother Island, so. There are no crosswalks here, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we'll leave one there. And there. Gonna have to fix these intersections. I'm not going to do it right now, though. As I do it right now. I know that there is a simple fix for this. Not simple, but it will be fixed eventually. Might not be fixed until the next time I make a show. Actually, might be a good place to do. Let's see. Come in from out here. Look at this. Main reason I thought I needed to make a high school was the land value was not good over here, which didn't really make sense, especially since, you know, I've built a lot of parks and stuff. So I decided to build a high school. I mean, I've got, elementary schools, plenty of them. High schools, plenty of them. Universities, none on Sloop John Island. Not a single one. I guess that's what I should be building, right? But yeah, not a single university. A lot of people don't need colleges. They didn't learn anything from universities or from high school. Why would they need college? Curbs everywhere, folks. Can't get enough of them. Can't get enough of them. Yes, I can definitely do that. Thank you. Whoop. Hold on, folks. Sorry. Hold on. Let's see here. See if this is any better. Let me know if it is. I should probably also speak up, but I'm trying to rest my voice the best I can. This is not going to be a very good spot here for this. This road is definitely it's a very odd curve here. Okay, good. I was playing around with the sound before I went live, and It's very hard to balance on here. Like, I'm not exactly sure why. It was very hard to balance, though. Do you appreciate the fact I did have a technical difficulties graphic? You're welcome. It's almost Derby season in Louisville. I've never been. In case you're wondering. Have been to Oaks before. Never to the Derby, though. Just seems like this. Let's try. Yeah, that'll work. We'll just do that. Really like these streamlined ceilings. Oh, I'll be here. I have nowhere else to go. Alrighty. I think that we need to get rid of all this beautiful sand. This is not the T word, so I'm not going to say it. Let's try this one here. I just remembered my old Quay and key bit from way back when. Quay and key. This is a bit fancy looking. Fancier than I'd want. It's not that bad though. Those are such nice mountains. I hate to, or rocks. I hate to take them off, but feels like a good time for that sponsorship. Woo! So we are going to bring this road over to right here, and then have a little access bridge of sorts. Did that work? Didn't really make it a bridge, did it? Let's see. See what some of these look like. Have any? That would make a nice little bridge. Not that one. Huh. Probably not that many. There usually isn't that many default bridges on here. You have to just kind of plop them down, which we could do. I just don't think I have any small ones. The cars are already wanting to use this. That looks better. Can we just do that as a... I guess I could actually just make this a bus line through here. Make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Bus or taxi? Those kids taking the cab to school, I guess that is pretty common in a lot of areas. Just like messing with the roads. Ooh, yeah, this is better. not want to play with this one. Again, this is one of the new map packs from Paradox, featuring Bad Peanut. Great to see these content creators, or not content, well, yeah, it is content, but these creators getting some just due. We're gonna go with a little bit different brick on this side. Kind of make a nice you know what, I just got an idea. See? You gotta think 2023, John. You can't think 2020 City Skylines. No, watch this not work. Ooh, don't do that. Isn't that great? Now you can also, from here, you can copy and then go into your next line. And you could also use that feature I showed you earlier, but you saw what that got me. Be where our gate is, I guess. I like to get rid of those weeds. I don't think they really look up to par with this theme we're going for. I believe we can use Bob for that. I guess we're gonna find out. They don't look bad themselves, but I don't think they fit right there, so the beauty of Bob. The beauty of Bob. Now, we'll do for here. So can't move that. That's okay. Do we have just a concession stand? No. I'm just trying to type in food and see what I get here. That's what I was looking for. Something along these lines. Okay. Just try just a hair right there. Yeah, that's better. So I was thinking with this gravel, this could kind of just be like, go off into here. Just do something like this. Common ground type thing, you know. People just walk on it. It gets crappy looking, whatever. Figure out the best spot. Oop. Best spot to put in some sort of gate, but that's a really small gate. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. There you go. Something as simple as this would probably work. And then maybe we just oh, that's just giving me all the gates. We actually do this, and then my population has gone up about 4,000 since the last episode, I believe. That's probably because of the other project I've been working on. That video should be done very soon. Actually, go back to that and get a short one. I'll just put that in here. Starting to come together. Let's see. I'll do this one here. And then, oh, this baseball stadium has no outfield wall. I just noticed that. I'm gonna have to have one with an outfield wall. This ain't the little leagues, okay? This is like, you know what? I could just do a makeshift wall around it. Maybe I shall do that. I'll just do a real quick this chain link fence. I should do the one with the barbed wire. Do that with the barbed wire. Just relax. Welcome back. I'm currently adding a fence to this baseball stadium because it did not have an outfield fence. We totally missed that on the program. I'm talking about these assets by Bad Peanut, part of the DLC. But I was thinking you just add your own. It only took 5 minutes. Put a little fancy grass here for no apparent reason. You would think the fancy grass would be on the field, but I'll see, now it makes sense that the bollards are there, right? Don't want to do that. Interesting. Nothing too fancy with the baseball stadium. I'm just adding a little bit to it. Nothing major. Good place for a vending machine, right? Where is my... There's another one that I used. Yes, the events generator. Now this one will get some people walking all over. I mean, they'll be everywhere. So, I think right here what we're going to do, we're going to have another massive parking lot. And we're also going to have like a vocational school right here, kind of like in between everything. This is going to bother me if I don't fix it real quick. I don't know if you can hear my neighbors, but they are having an incredible game of football in the backyard or something. Like all the neighborhood kids come over here and have a great time. Every once in a while you hear a football hit the side of the house. I don't get mad. I was in their shoes. Done worse. It is startling. So I've really got to go through some of this stuff. It's just crazy how many props I have. Type in the word light and look at this. Street light, a lot faster. You know, this real simple one I was looking for. Yeah, something like this. Ooh, not that many. Now these are functioning. Ah, there's multiple problems. We don't have electricity over here. Should probably pay attention to see if the actual school is functioning yet. Oh, we got electricity. What are you talking about? Oh, it's not connected anywhere. Oh, that's awesome. Whoops. And of course I could just turn all this off, like not have to have the electricity or anything if I wanted to, but I don't know. I like some of it. So the cool thing about one of the new mods, Game Anarchy, you can kind of mess with some of that. You can change the like the fire options and all that kind of stuff, which is something I should look into because I like a little bit of that stuff. Oh, is this tree connected to the ballpark? Dang it. Let me just make sure. Yeah. I totally did not see that. Can we pull this in just a hair like this? There we go. That'll be alright. Yeah, I need a game to happen. I'm gonna speed this up. I want the game to transpire. I want to watch a baseball game on this. On City Skylines. Alright, so we're gonna use like... Let's see. Yeah. This is kind of cool looking. We're going to use this for our vocational school. I don't know where the... Oh, there it is. Parking lot underneath there. That's unfortunate. I'll just use this. This road kind of just swing around. If you're wondering where their soccer pitch is, bad tree. Very bad tree. If you're wondering where the soccer pitch is, it is actually located somewhere else. It's off this property. So that's my excuse anyway. Let's see. What is this person doing? Hey! What a bum. Get in there and buy a ticket. I mean, come on. Watching from there? Tell you what, dude. Ain't like this. Huh? Now what are you supposed to do? Now what? And people are starting to park, so that's good. He's hanging in there. Not gonna let that scare him off. Alright, we'll see how long he stares at that. This sidewalk here is one that I've had for ages. And I didn't really use this often because it would always have some weird like glitching with other nodes. The key to this one is doing what I just did. Don't like connect it to anything. Like don't go close to anything else. Make sure you keep it separate from the other any other nodes you might use, and it will work just fine. But yes, I've had that one for forever. Keeping the detailing pretty straightforward, not really doing too much craziness. Haven't used procedure objects all that much. Yes, he is now taking a whiz in the bush indeed. Oh, that's funny. I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Us Americans drink a lot of beer when we watch any form of football. Just a fact. I'm sure he won't be there long. Maybe he'll get the picture. Tell you one thing I am gonna do. So I'm going to, where is it? Grass. There. That's a lot better. I guess while I got this open, we can look at the cliff here. Oh, not that one. So you see, that's better. That's better. We'll try that. Let me look at these big mountains though, because I think, yeah, now see what the big mountains look like. It looks like Valheim. That's why I got so low. Because those big mountains are always such a focal. But I'll leave it kind of closer. A little bit up. A little bit higher. Alright. Had to check my surroundings there. We got this fence out here. What are we going to do right here? Probably nothing. Alright. Starting to go. 656 students and going up rapidly, I might add. Yeah, we'll just put that like right there. Got a little weird node stuff happening right there. I know just the thing. My favorite thing in the world. Not that one though. It's let's see. Cars are going crazy. Had to make sense of using those lights. I guess it does need to be well lit, right? Power Valley theme for the cliffs. I haven't heard of that one. I actually have not looked at all that many excuse me, I haven't looked at all that many themes lately. I mean, kind of goes with the rest of the game. Guess those roads are not going to change in color, but that's okay. Makes them look kind of new. It's certainly picking up. Oh, I don't think I meant to have this thing be all one direction, or 2 lanes. We do have multiple entrances. They all seem to be working. This one has bushes in it, so that's great. Not a prop, John. What? Oh, that's part of the... It's actually part of the stream, I believe. It's okay. Just a smidge. There we go. Probably not anybody's parking over here. Okay, let's kind of finish this out a little bit. Area we did earlier, and I didn't really do anything with it. It's kind of the theme of today's show. It's a beautiful thing about dirt paths is you don't really have to actually connect them. You can just kind of move them where you want. Here we're just going to put some bushes in right up here against this wall. Looks like about the right size we want. Not this one. Anything else that I need to add to this? I'm sure I'll look at it later and think, what was I thinking? On a lot of things, right? probably a good spot maybe to make a little bit of a, actually I have to connect that, but we'll use a little terraform. Didn't even let me get it out. Didn't even let me get it out. Kind of make a reason for this road to curve the way it's about to, or this other road, you know, kind of curved around. Little level of, you know, cause and effect of why I chose to do something. I don't know if I told you this already, but Bon, I think I told you, but the somehow or another, my autosave setting was turned to just off. So on the video I was working on, I lost a pretty good chunk of work. Luckily, since I was recording some of it, I just looked at the recording and went back and just did it again. And a lot of that was not really, you know, I wasn't really doing anything. I was kind of brainstorming. Not recording when I was brainstorming, but you get what I'm saying. So yes, it did pain me to lose what I had lost. I was able to go back and do it again rather painlessly. See what we're gonna do. Why? Where did that come from? That was weird. What we're gonna do, we'll put another node in here. That's not what we do. There we go. Grab this. Grab this. And we'll make something like, see if I got something that would work. Just a simple thing. Did see a tasty This will work. We do something like these. So thinking about using those over here, some sort of way. Ah, you know what? That would add nicely to this. Give some people some shade in the bright bright day here on Sleep John Island. A lot of bright days coming up. Koala Beach and the theme park about to open. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, it's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good for itself. You see some areas that the surface painter has taken hold of. People are starting to come out. Oh man, I loved this. Loved making this. Sorry, stroll down memory lane, everybody. Some of the first waterfalls and stuff I made. Definitely gotta get the latitude and longitude figured out. Maybe I just need to get rid of theme mixer. There's a lot of things saying that you do need to, or I don't want to say a lot of things, but that was another thing. Is it seems like I keep getting from the compatibility mod. I keep getting theme mixer is overridden by this, and you know, renderer has things that say you no longer need this because of this, and or fog controller is using this, and I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, do I need to stop everything I'm doing? And you know, I don't know. It's a little confusing for somebody that's as casual as I am. Well, we have got quite a traffic situation here, folks. let's use our junction, the junction function. Let these cars go through as much as they want. Same thing here. Here, I think I'll make a, this will be a stop. This will be a stop. This is just gonna be yield. This will be yield. Yield, yield, yield. Yield, yield, yield. Okay. That might help speed things up a little bit. Put a few big trees in here, some big palms. And these that kind of go crazy all over the place. I've got a few, let's see. These are a little That looks good. Nice and simple. Clean. I'm glad we were able to get this entrance over here in. Raise this up just a tad, maybe it'll help that. Yeah, looks good. All right. So put a few of these signs throughout here. I like this decal. I remember using this before at the other school. Oh, now look at all the people hanging out. Yay! These decals would be good. Maybe like out here or something. Just randomly. Don't know why there's a crosswalk right there. I shouldn't have one. Oh man. Look at all this. Oh no. Why does he want to go to this one? I guess this is no road access. Well, ain't that something? Where does it require a road? Oh, right there. No kidding. Okay. Just right here, or is right here? This one, does this one have road access? Okay, it does. No road access. Okay, it's gotta be right there. That's fine, that's fine. We can do. Oop, that's fun. So this won't actually be an entrance as the truck turns on it. This will not actually be. Why are you camping back here? This will not actually be an entrance. We're just going to go up here and we're going to turn off every single car that you could possibly have. Get out of here. Now we have road access. I think what we'll do too is we'll just put in a few trees here. Ooh, not that one. I guess I am going to have to rename this just the high school, since I'm not going to get to the rail yard today. If you stuck around for the rail yard, I am sorry about your luck. Ooh. I like using these. They're not for this, but I like using these right up against the side of like pathways and stuff. Like that. That'd be a good spot for some form of seats. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have campfires. See if I can find a little. That's yes, this is what I was wanting. Something along these lines. Little storage units. Where's the dang? There it is. Couldn't see which side the car was supposed to go into. Okay. Now there's kind of a reason for this path to exist. I like that road, but at the same time it's a little unbelievable, right? So definitely picking up, getting busy. The crime rate is high. I knew that. Do not have that many police stations over here. I kind of like this. This is a fun build. I enjoyed doing this. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more ridiculous content. I'm going to be signing off for today, I believe. But don't forget to check out Hank. He needs your money. You need the money. Bring him some junk. He would really appreciate that. I appreciate all of you, all the likes or anything else you could possibly throw my way. And we will continue this stream very soon. Okay? We won't continue it. We'll have another episode. Good to see everybody. Bye-bye. See you next time. Hope you liked it. I'm going to have to get some more parking. The parking situation is going to be outrageous. But see this traffic over here? We fixed that. That was the one thing we accomplished today. And the education level should be a lot better. Right? That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Yeah. Everybody's pleased. Everybody's pleased. Take care, everybody. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.